You and I go hard at each other like we're going to war. You and I go rough.
Welcome back, Beer Addiction, Mike, Yanni. You've met Yanni before, you're going to meet him again. This is actually going to be a little longer meet than usual. This week is going to be a special week, DogFish Head week.
Yes.
Why is that, Yanni? How many DogFish Head beers do we have to sample?
I believe we have 6, Mike.
We do have 6. A nice varietal 6. And we're going to go from what we consider to be the easiest of the drinking to the bigger ones, we'll just call it.
The more special ones.
Yeah, all the way to their most extreme beer itself. If you don't know what that is, you're just going to have to wait and see until day 6 of this beautiful series. Now, let's jump right in with Saison du Boeuf. This is a beer that is made by, well, it's kind of like a three-way, we'll call it a threesome, of Victory, Dogfish, and Stone.
I knew that.
So what is this? This is an ale brewed with parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. That's just insane. Yanni was just asking me what some of those even were, because like it's not, not everyone uses even all these spices, but they're all in one beer.
Yeah, I've never had sage before.
So let's see how this pours. Wow, really nice, just lager looking beer. Just crystal clear. Yellow. Wow, I already smell.
Yeah, me too.
Wow, that's just potent. I don't know what I got. I think I got the sage or the rosemary right away, but I'm not. I think it was the rosemary, but I also smelled sweetness. So I'm not exactly sure where that's from. All right, so golden yellow color. What do we get in the nose?
Can't identify the spices,
All right.
but there's a lot of different
I really get the
aromas.
rosemary. I get the parsley. It's like it's a sweet spiciness.
Yes. That's exactly how I would describe it as well.
The sage right at the end burns the nostrils. Like it's that. Okay, if you get a whiff, it right at the end. There's one smell. That's just big. Just zaps your nose right at the end. That would definitely be the sage. It's the rosemary and the parsley that really overwhelm. I can tell it's that combination. Okay, so let's go in for a mouthfeel.
Oh, that's so strange.
You know what that tastes like? That tastes like licking. Just like if you see. Okay, let me clarify. That was a bad way of starting that. But imagine like a really, really marinated or spiced look piece of like chicken or some sort of meat, but just licking it.
Actually, yes, that's a very good way of saying it.
Yeah, it's just like getting all those flavors but nothing else. All the spices.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, I don't know if it's the spice themselves or it's the boiling hops they use, but there is a little bit of a bitterness on the end of the palate at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
I don't know if it's a combination of spices, or I think it's the bittering hops, because the spices, let's go in for another taste. Wow. It's just, the sage and the thyme come out a lot more in the taste. I really get the thyme. I use thyme. I use thyme in cooking a lot of Portuguese recipes, and I can tell it gives that that might give to the bitterness a little bit. You know thyme. You can taste that. It's like it's a very present spice. Not that any of these aren't, but thyme in particular, I feel like they would have to use a lot less thyme than some of the other ones.
Well, it stands out.
Definitely,
for sure.
Definitely. I mean, this is a 6.8% beer, almost 7.
Oh, I would not have guessed that.
No, I would have guessed 5.5 to 6, maybe.
Yeah.
But this is a big one. I mean, it slightly reminds me of a triple because it's really blonde, like a light sweet. There's sweetness to it though. They balance out all the spices with kind of a little bit of a malty backbone.
I don't really taste the sweetness all that much.
I say sweetness because like there's like the body
Yeah.
is there to support all this overwhelming spices. Like, it's not like all you're getting
Okay.
is just, like, your throat would be on, like, fire if it was just these spices. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. Okay. That's what you meant.
All right, so I don't know. This is a great beer. I would drink this. I didn't think that after this I would have another pint, but I would have.
I actually really enjoy
yeah,
this.
this is delicious. I mean, we've had one of other DogFish, the Midas Touch. We were just
No.
very disappointed with. That did not score high on my radar at all. Okay, so on 5, I'm gonna give this, like, for what it is, for the I'm just gonna give it a 4.5 on 5. Like, I really like this.
I really enjoy this beer.
I don't know what style it would fall under. I'm thinking in between fruit beer and special beer, or like a special brewed beer, like just kind of special ale. But cheers to all 3 Stone Dogfish victory. You guys are awesome.
Fantastic.
Cheers, Yanni. Beer Addiction out. See you guys tomorrow for another Dogfish Head review.
You and I go